Hey everyone, welcome to Atomic Darts. I'm your host Matthew. On this channel we take a look at darts-related materials and other items that your subscribers ask us to review. Today we're going to be looking at something new that's old. That's right, something new that's old. But before we do that, why don't you go ahead and become a subscriber if you're currently not. Hit the bell down below. You'll know whenever I post a new video. And if you're a current subscriber, why don't you go and like and share this video. All right, what are we talking about today that is new but old? It is the Axe Condor flight and shaft system. So yes, this is a new version of that system. It looks the same, but trust me, it is new. About a year ago, I purchased some of the Axe system. It had come out and I wanted to review it. So I played with it a little myself, and the next thing I did is I handed it off to Dylan because he's my flight shaft tester. And I do got to give a quick shout out to Dylan, and he hit his first natural 180 where he threw all 3 darts at one time. Anyway, he went to the hockey and threw. He got a first 180, so stoked for my kid to be able to do that. He didn't have to pull any darts and re-throw them to get it. He actually threw all 3 darts and got a 180, so way to go, kiddo. Yeah, the Axe system, a year ago, gave it to him, and it took minutes or less, and they broke. They hit the floor, and one of them snapped that way. I think 2 of them may have snapped that way. I just remember 2 of them breaking fairly quickly. One of them may have been thrown and hit the wall. The third one was stepped on by Caitlin, his sister, and the flight snapped off of it. So as an all-in-one system, you really don't want things breaking, and that was the downside to the original Axe formula. But I'm here to tell you, Condor has fixed that issue. They went back to the drawing mixing board and came up with a new formula, and they fixed the issues that they had with the Axe. If you're not familiar with Condor, let me show you the original Condor, but before I do that, I want to thank Tony Zika. Tony, correct me if I'm wrong on the last name pronunciation, because as most people know, if you watch these things, my pronunciation of things is pretty awkward or awful, or yeah, you get what I mean? So Tony reached out to me. We've been friends on Facebook for a while. I know him as Captain Condor. I have to say it that way whenever I say it. It reminds me of Captain Caveman, but it's Captain. Anyway, Tony reached out to me and said, hey, there's a new formula on the Axe system. Would you take a look at them? I said, certainly, I'd be happy to do that. So he shot me a couple sets, including his signature set, the Captain Condor signature flight system, which you can get at your local stockist, and if they don't carry Condor, ask them to. It's pretty cool. It's got a little dragon on it, the Captain Condor. It's pretty sweet. Dylan loves that particular, he's playing with it right now. But the thing about the original Condor is this, the flexibility, the all-in-one. It's pretty cool. These flights are really flexible. Caitlin loves to do this. These are actually her darts. I probably need to go brush my teeth. But really cool little system and flexible. But that was kind of the downside, is overly flexible. So they came out with the Axe, which was much more rigid, but the original ones, unfortunately, were breaking. New one, got some flexibility, just enough so it doesn't break. And the flights have enough flexibility in them so that they're not snapping off, which was a problem previously. As you can tell, they maintain a nice 90-degree angle, and they stay out of your way. You know, they're not as visible. And I like this, the blue with the clear. Thank you, Tony, for sending this. This really fits up my alley as far as our look goes. But I really like this. They fixed the problem. It's got enough flexibility that it's not snapping and breaking, and yet it's still where it's rigid enough to kind of hold its shape, what you're looking for in a flight shaft system. Now, some people love the Condor original system where it's soft and flexible, and my daughter loves it. I love it for kids. If you've got kids, it's the way to go. Dylan's kind of switched over to that from using a different system lately. He's really enjoying the set that you sent Tony. He likes the dragon on it, and he's been throwing really well with them. I like the Axe set because I like that rigid shaft and the rigid flight. I've been playing with a carbon fiber shaft system that holds that rigidity, so something that I personally like. Well, guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up that the Axe system has been reformulated. If you liked this system in the past, or the idea of having a flight shaft combination where it's all one really interests you, I highly recommend this particular product. But it really certainly is got its benefits. I guess the downside would be customization. Some people really like being able to customize with different colors and different flights. That would be the slight downside to this, but they do offer you a number of different shapes of flights, which one of the shapes is shape, and that bothers me when I say shape because it's not shape. You could have a standard, but it's a shape. Anyway, there's a lot of different variations of the flight styles on the Condors, as well as the shafts. They come in a small, medium, and a large. All right, guys, that's a quick look at the Axe Flight Shaft System by Condor. And just so that you know, if you've seen this guy out on the PDC, his name is Devin Peterson. Yep, the gentleman from South Africa that's killing it lately. Expecting to see him win his first tournament any day now. He is one of the Condor system players out on the PDC. There are a few of them that are using this system. All right, guys, again, thanks for watching. I think I've said that a couple of times. I'm your host, Matthew. And hey, don't forget to check out patreon.com/atomicdarts and become a patron. Get an opportunity to win some cool stuff quarterly. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.